Do you want to make the best investment but not sure where to turn? Put your mind at ease and worry no more. Real Talk Group of Companies is giving you a whopping 3.5% interest on your investments. Come on down and visit us today. We have 2 convenient locations just for you. Visit us at number 14 Carney Savannah Road, Chaguanas, or number 132 Sipera Road, Victoria Village, San Fernando. Sit back and watch your money grow at Real Talk Investment. Do contact us now at 238-6716, 339-1670, or 242-7690. Our team of professionals are waiting for you. Grab this opportunity and invest today. Real Talk Investment, helping real people make real money. This
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Real Talk with Saieed Ali. I am your host, Saeed. We do want to thank you for joining us tonight, Thursday, 7th of April, 2022, right here in Trinidad and Tobago. So remember, viewers, we are on Facebook, Real Talk with Saieed Ali. Like and share as we go live. We are also on YouTube, TT Real Talk. Subscribe, hit the bell, and you would know when we go live. So viewers, 3.5% continues in the month of April. So make sure and make your investment today. Don't feel that you missed out on the 3.5% in March. No, it is continuing in April also. So you get the opportunity now, viewers, to grab the 3.5% offer on a Real Talk fixed investment at Real Talk Group of Companies. Remember, that is $3,500 and $100,000 investment for 3 years. Imagine that. Where are you getting that? Nowhere in Trinidad and Tobago. So there's our office numbers on screen. Central office is 238-6716 or 339-1670. Our south office 242-7690 or 339-1670. So remember, viewers, it's 3.5%. You cannot go wrong. You can't go wrong at all. It is the only way to make extra money with your hard-earned cash that you have in a financial institution somewhere and it's not making for you. Contact Real Talk Group of Companies. Remember, I'm a licensed money lender, so we're giving you opportunities. Just how I get opportunities, just so I am handing it down to you, viewers. So as we start up our program tonight, Real Talk with Saieed Ali, live on Synergy Network. There's a rerun of this program tomorrow morning from 11:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m., which we have every day, viewers. Now, Minister of Public Utilities Marvin Gonzalez have stated that he has received and read the report on the February 16th island-wide blackout and that it will be presented to Cabinet. Listen this. Gonzalez confirmed that he received the report on Tuesday, 5th April 2022. The report was submitted to Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowley this week on Tuesday night. Gonzalez added that he is awaiting instruction from the Prime Minister before he released any of the findings from the investigations. So viewers, someday during this week, the report will be laid in Cabinet. I believe it's Thursday coming, tomorrow, and after that, we're going to hear what Mr. Gonzalez have to say, or what the Cabinet have to say, or what the Prime Minister have to say concerning the island-wide blackout that occurred on February 16th, right here in Trinidad and Tobago. So viewers, 238-6716 is our phone line to call in live. You know, I always encourage people to call in. You know why? Because I want to hear from you. I want to hear your situation. I want to hear your circumstances. I want to know what you are suffering from in Trinidad and Tobago. The lack of anything that we're supposed to get from those in authority, and we're not getting it. So viewers, you know, we bring news to you in a different way, news in depth, where we can have a conversation right here between me and you all, local and regional, to know how or in what way we can upgrade our community. Now, our Prime Minister said to wean off the government, but the thing is, we cannot wean off the government because we are paying tax to the government to better our living condition, to better the community, to better the roads, to better the hospitals, to better the teaching service, to better the police, to better the community service. We pay tax for everything. And we have, for the last 6-7 years, we have not seen any betterment in Trinidad and Tobago. So I ask myself, if we continue like this, what's going to happen? Trinidad and Tobago will be like a garbage can or a dump heap, worth absolutely nothing. This is what I tell myself. It's sad, you know, it's sad. So here it is. Minister of National Security, Fitzgerald Hines, has rubbish claims by opposition leader Kamala Persad-Bissessar that the government is spying on its political opponent, members of the media, and the business owners. Hines said the comments were just an attempt by Persad-Bissessar to remain relevant. He stated that Persad-Bissessar had made such a claim before. In 2010, when she was Prime Minister, Persad-Bissessar said the Security Intelligence Agency, that is the SIA, was spying on members of the media and her cabinet. The Public Information Officer of the Police Service, ASP Shurdan Hills, said the police service is unaware of any such claims when called for comment. Calls to the Prime Minister and Acting Police Commissioner McDonald Jacob went unanswered. So viewers, it's a bacchanal to and fro with this piece of device that is in the hand of the Ministry of National Security. Who is spying on who? We don't know yet. But here it is. Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowley has rubbished claim by opposition, the United National Congress, that the government has been spying on citizens. That is coming from the Prime Minister. The PM admits that the software was purchased for use by the Strategic Service Agency, but was being used to monitor the activities of criminal and not law-abiding citizens. Rowley stated that this was not the first time Persad-Bissessar had accused the PNM of spying on her. He reminded persons that when Persad-Bissessar came into office in 2010, she destroyed the security system after claiming she was being spied on. Listen to this.
All of a sudden, Trinidad and Tobago is North Korea. And why will she do that? And not for the first time, and I want to remind Trinidad and Tobago, that was the opposition version of it. There was a prime ministerial version of that. When she came into office in 2010, one of the first things she did was to destroy the security system of this country by alleging that she was being spied upon. She instructed them to bring the files to her home. And the end result of that is that 20 of our best trained intelligence officers were fired. Brigadier Joseph was in charge of the SIA at the time. He was fired summarily. She spoke publicly in the airport and accused him of personally spying on her. Because she had information, she fired him. You, the taxpayers, had to pay millions of dollars for that. And the 20 officers who they fired, you have to pay for that too. The bottom line is, it was all a lie.
Now viewers, back then when Kamala was the then Prime Minister, they had the SSA running, and we remembered clearly, I remember clearly when that division was shut down. The PM added, it is required to be concerned about the security of the state, and with the advancement in technology, and every bandit in the prison has contact with persons on the outside. Here it is.
A state, in protecting what is in effect the state, you require on an ongoing basis to be concerned about the security of the state. So you have machinery, personnel, and equipment to equip the state to know what is happening to the state, what is threatening the state, so you could defend the state. Every criminal in this country is an expert with a cell phone. Every bandit in the prison, law or no law, is in contact with some lawyer outside. And Mrs. Prasad Bisesa knows these difficulties because she's a prime minister.
Rowley stated that even if the government brought equipment for the SSA, it is to be able to know what criminals are doing. But Prasad Bisesa wants the government to stay out of that.
Today, in this technological world, if the government has bought equipment for the SSA to be able to know what the gang leaders and the criminals are doing in this country because they do it on the phone, the best tool for the criminals in this country, anywhere in the world for that matter, is that cell phone system. So Ms. Prasad Bisesa wants us to stay out of that. Leave it for the gang leaders. Leave it for the prisoners. We come to the parliament to pass a law to make it illegal for you to be communicating with prisoners in the prison. They wouldn't support it. I could tell you, because Mr. Hines knows and I know, a significant number of the murders in this country are hits called from inside the prison.
Now, viewers, the PM noted that as chairman of the National Security Council for Trinidad and Tobago, that spying story is all rubbish.
If the SSA has the equipment to be able to be on the ball like every other country, in being able to have information to protect the state, why would she come and lie to the country and say it is the government doing that to spy on everybody? What the hell are you doing that you're afraid that the government would know? If you are a legal law-abiding citizen, you don't have that paranoia. Only the criminals have that concern. And I could tell you it's nonsense, because I'm chairman of the National Security Council. I want to tell you, the people of Trinidad and Tobago, that spying story is all rubbish.
Caller, good night.
Yeah, good night, Mr. Saeed. This is not a cell phone, so the PM can know that. Now, if the PM and them listening to criminals, because he said it's not law-abiding citizens they're listening to, why can't they do something about it?
Well said.
Thanks very much.
Thank you, my friend. So, viewers, we're going for a commercial break. It's Bacchanal Thursday tonight. But listen this. When we come back, I want to hear from you. 238-6716 is our phone number to call in. 238-6716. Our discussion tonight is, viewers, even though I have a list of news, we will go through that. But my question to you, the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago, if we have this Israeli technology in Trinidad and Tobago, right, why is it that the government is not using it? The National Security Department is not using it to clamp down on kingpins in the criminal underworld. Why are they not using it? When we come back, viewers, from this break, I want to hear from you.
Do you want to make the best investment but not sure where to turn? Put your mind at ease and worry no more. Real Talk Group of Companies is giving you a whopping 3.5% interest on your investments. Come on down and visit us today. We have 2 convenient locations just for you. Visit us at number 14 Carney Savannah Road, Chaguanas, or number 132 Sipera Road, Victoria Village, San Fernando. Sit back and watch your money grow at Real Talk Investment. Do contact us now at 238-6716, 339-1670, or 242-7690. Our team of professionals are waiting for you. Grab this opportunity and invest today. Real Talk Investment, helping real people make real money. This ad was paid for by the Real Talk Group of Companies Limited.
Are you looking for quick cash and do not know where to turn? We have got the answer for you. Visit us at Real Talk Group of Companies. We are a licensed money lending financial institution. We are located at number 14 Caroni Savannah Road, Chaguanas. Our phone numbers are 339-1670, 267-7325 or 238-6716. Contact us today. We look forward to hearing from you.
Welcome back to Real Talk viewers. 238-6716 is the phone line to call in. We are here from 7 to 8 p.m. nightly, Monday to Friday, but we run the next day from 11:30 to 12:30 p.m. So viewers, if this piece of technology is in the government hand and it belongs to the Ministry of National Security, why are they not using it to clamp down on kingpins in Trinidad and Tobago who are to believed to be in criminal activity? Which means we would have some individuals in very high places doing criminal activities. And if we have this type of software, why not use it? That is my question tonight. Now, this is trending in the public domain. This spyware. We understand from the minister, it's an Israeli type software. So I want to hear from you tonight concerning this. Why are we not using it to our full advantage? We have all the legislation, all the laws, all the amendment in place. But yet viewers, how much kingpins or how much drug lords or how much racketeering leaders or leaders in high places are yet to be held? And the AG was talking that they know so much, I think. What happened? Caller, good night.
Hello, good night, Mr. Ali.
Go right ahead.
Mr. Ali, one morning when I was listening to a talk show and Gary Griffith was speaking, and he was saying that how Kamala is compromising everything by telling the criminals out there how to get away from being with this new machine they have, right? But and they were agreeing with Griffith. But don't you know the criminals already know what to do to get away from the police?
In this trap.
Right. And Kamala not compromising nothing. She just letting the public know that what it is going on and why it is that what the caller said is true. If the government have this machine, why it is that bandits are on the law killing people and they can't catch one yet? If they're intercepting calls and all these kind of things, why aren't they using it to have the country safe and to keep us safe? And why it is that Gary Griffith didn't come out and mention that all the time instead of holding back?
Correct. Correct. Thank you, my dear. Minister of Health Terence Singh have attributed the progress that the country has made towards lifting COVID-19 restrictions to those who received the COVID-19 vaccination. Cherry boy, let me finish this script and you go hear about me and you. Singh stated that since February 19, 2021, 709,616 persons have been vaccinated, just over 50% of the population. Singh also added that he received positive review from the public during a short visit to downtown Port of Spain on Monday. He stated that one of the main reasons why TNT was able to reopen it is because 709,000 persons and odd numbers were vaccinated. Persons decided to be vaccinated. That's what he said. Singh added that the country could not have returned to this level of normalcy if citizens did not trust science. Listen to this.
This weekend, we will see the activities in other sectors kick off, and we are happy for that. One of the main reasons that we could have done this is because 709,616 people decided to be vaccinated. Without that level of vaccination, which could be better, but I just want to make the point, those 709,616 people are the reasons. Each individual is a reason why we can reopen in the way we have reopened. Without their support in being vaccinated, without their belief in the science, we could not be in this position.
Terrence, you say we believe in science. You follow the science. What about those individuals who believed in you, that believed in the science, took the vaccine, and ended up with adverse condition, Terrence? What about those people who believed in you, who believed in the science? What happened to those people? What happened to those people, Terrence? I'm asking you. Who is helping those people? Is science helping those people? I understand that you have to have science in order to go into the medical field. I understand that. But who is helping those people? Terrence, have you ever visited any one of them? However, he noted that the need for more persons to be vaccinated is still urgent to completely contain the stabilization of the virus. Diasing added that there are parts of the world that are grappling with COVID-19, but added that due to the good leadership, TNT is in a very good position.
COVID is not done with us. So we must not assume that we are done with COVID. It's still there. There are many parts of the world that are still grappling with record numbers of outbreaks. Quite fortunately, due to good leadership in Trinidad and Tobago from the Honorable Prime Minister come down, we are in a very good position now that from this Monday gone, we are now basically fully open. Fully opened.
So Terrence, I will tell you something. We had the safe zones. You all implemented the safe zones only for vaccinated persons. Only for vaccinated persons. Now, the vaccinated and the unvaccinated persons are mingling together. Good. When I started to highlight how safe is our safe zones, because I understand, even though you took the vaccine, you could still be, or you could still get contaminated with the virus. You could still catch the virus, Terrence. And I started to highlight that, and I started to ask you questions, which up to this day, you refuse to answer. You refused to answer, and because of science, you didn't know how to answer the question. You didn't know how to answer the question. I am telling you that on national television. How safe was our safe zones? When the unvaccinated getting COVID-19, when the vaccinated getting COVID-19, so how safe is the zone? Terrence, you couldn't answer that. Let me tell you something. All you wanted to have carnival. All you wanted to keep carnival in Trinidad and Tobago, to rake in a storm of money. I want to tell you something. This is the same Minister of Health who told us, when you sit down in your car and your glass up and your AC on, you could get COVID-19. This is the same ministers and them who came out and said, If you test positive with COVID-19, go home and quarantine. And when you're quarantined home now, is the entire family getting COVID-19. Terrence, am I right? Am I right? Caller, good night.
Good night, Mr. Saeed.
Go right ahead. You're live on Real Talk.
You see how Mr. Terrence Dialsing coughed on that clip you just showed there?
Yeah, yeah.
I only cleared my throat at Sandy Grande Health Center, and they denied me of going to see the doctor for my appointment day.
Huh?
You could show it back and show where he coughed.
I understand. Watch me. Everybody who looking at Real Talk saw it.
Yeah. I only cleared my throat, and I was denied of going to see the doctor.
Wow.
In Sandy Grande Regional Health Center.
Wow. Thank you so much for highlighting it, my friend. Let me tell you something. There were many nonsense. How to say it? Many unwanted statements or many unanswered statements that they made on media briefing that I highlighted here, and up to this day, we ain't get no answer for it. What about the this Brooklyn? What about the Brooklyn home? Terrence, you ain't get the report yet? You ain't get the report yet, Terrence? Let me tell you something, Terrence. The day you bring out that report, that the day the Prime Minister starts telling you, go home and don't bother come back in this office. How long you are waiting that? Since last year? The Davis home. How long you waiting on that, Terrence? Watch me. 2030 would reach in Trinidad, and Terrence still waiting for that. And I told her from the beginning, the day that man laid that report in that parliament, the Prime Minister will tell him, pack up your Janji bundle and get out of this office. All I feel is joke I telling all you. Because if you find out the kind of people who, boy, watch me behind that. That is why that minister did not bring out that report. I want to ask him, who is the owner of the home? Who is the owner of the building, Terrence? Come out and tell the public. I want you to come out and tell the public, because the public is still waiting on the report of the Davis home. That's up in Grande. They're still waiting. Boy, let me tell you something. The day you bring up that is same day you have to write your resignation letter and get out of the office. Me asking you, I'm telling you. And I ain't afraid to say it, I said it in bold. How should I say it? I said it in big. Caller, good night.
Yeah, good night, Mr. Saeed.
Go right ahead.
I just want to make a contribution to your show, sir. What a nice show that you keep conducting for us.
Thank you so much.
We have no one else in this country like you to stand up for the people of this country, Mr. Saeed. But Mr. Saeed, I want to say something to the public and to your show, and only through your show, I will be able to say it.
Okay.
Tobago, the workers have spoken. And in Trinidad, the workers are going to speak just the same way. Mr. Saeed, it's from 2013 to now. We have not get an increase in salary. And you could imagine the escalation of inflation that take place in this country.
Yes.
How are we going to live? Where is the balance? What kind of government we have here? What are they doing for poor work? What are they doing for workers of this country? Mr. Saeed, I want to thank you for your show, sir. And you know what, sir? I want to say bye-bye. Mr. Saeed, there is one big thing that nobody in this country seems to be putting on the media. Or I don't know if they seems to know. Mr. Saeed, do you know about 2 or 3 weeks ago who bought over Trinity Mall? Does the public of Trinidad and Tobago know who is the owner of Trinity Mall?
I believe the man this big.
I leave you to find out that, Mr. Saeed, and let the public know.
I believe the man this big is the owner.
Yes, and I am not ashamed to say it and let the public know, and I don't care what they could say or do. The Minister of Finance of Trinidad and Tobago is the owner of Trinity Mall. that was bought recently 2-3 months ago. Where he get that money? $300 million, Mr. Saeed. Mr. Saeed, $300 million. Where that money is? Where that come from? Mr. Saeed, have a nice night. Have a nice night. This is just the natural attitude of wise people in this country. We know what's going on in the Mr. Saeed. We only waiting for election to come. It's bye-bye.
Thank you, my friend. When? Let me tell you something now. Hey, you see how talk is bring talk? When? During the COVID in 2021, I believe, when the tenants at Twin City Mall ask for their rent to be pushed back or to give them a waiver in rent. Remember when the same present administration came out and said that that is out of our hands? I remember that? Business had to shut down. But the government came out and tell people, owners who rented property, they came out and said to them, be lenient with your tenants. But coming to Twin City Mall, their hands were tied. Who's the owner of the mall now? How long ago? About a week and something about that on TV? Who is the new owner of the Twin City Mall? People want to know, Saeed, what you talking about? How that could happen? Let me move on to the program tonight. So we're going for a short commercial break, but when we come back, we're going to have more discussions on partying through the COVID-19.
Do you want to make the best investment but not sure where to turn? Put your mind at ease and worry no more. Real Talk Group of Companies is giving you a whopping 3.5% interest on your investments. Come on down and visit us today. We have 2 convenient locations just for you. Visit us at number 14 Carney Savannah Road, Chaguanas, or number 132 Superior Road, Victoria Village, San Fernando. Sit back and watch your money grow at Real Talk Investment. Do contact us now at 238-6716, 339-1670, or 242-7690. Our team of professionals are waiting for you. Grab this opportunity and invest today. Real Talk Investment, helping real people make real money. This ad was paid for by the Real Talk Group of Companies Limited.
Are you looking for quick cash and do not know where to turn? We have got the answer for you. Visit us at Real Talk Group of Companies. We are a licensed money lending financial institution. We are located at number 14 Carney Savannah Road, Chaguanas. Our phone numbers are 339-1670, 267-7325 or 238-6716. Contact us today. We look forward to hearing from you.
Welcome back to Real Talk, viewers. So if you're looking for a little loan, small loan, $20,000, $30,000, $40,000, and you have your security, you have your collateral, contact us. 238-6716, 339-1670, 242-7690. Contact us in Central or South, and we'll be more than willing to assist you. Real Talk Group of Companies will be more than willing to assist you. I will be more than willing to assist you. My staff will be more than willing to assist you. Remember, I have license to lend money. It's not no side the road thing, you know. It's a legitimate operation I am keeping. That is why when I'm doing something, I just put up my proof on national television so nobody can say, Saeed, you have no license and you're lending money. Believe me, I have it. On many occasions, I showed it up. But nevertheless, as long as you're collateral, or security, and you're looking for money borrow, not a problem. Contact me. So viewers, as the government has removed COVID-19 restrictions, many persons plan to party in the coming weeks. So hear this. If you have money to party, you can make a little contribution. Make a contribution of $1,000 where you could win a fully loaded 4x4 Ford Ranger. It is the latest model out in Ford Ranger, viewers. We are keeping our first food drive for 2022. We did about 2 or 3 in in 2020, in 2021, now we are in 2022, and we are also, this is the first one for this year. Now all you have to do is make a contribution of $1,000 and you could win a new model Ford Ranger, fully powered 4x4. That's all you have to do. Remember, in January we gave out our Range Rover. In December we gave out a M3 Sport BMW. Those individuals, they contributed and they won. So what are you waiting on? So, you plan to party, no problem. However, Minister of Health Terence Dialsing have stated that the country is average over 300 cases per day and people, mostly those unvaccinated, are still dying from the disease. You would never say comorbidities kill them, you know. You would never say that. If you're vaccinated, it's comorbidities that kill you. If you're unvaccinated and comorbidities kill you, it's COVID-19. And that is what we're doing here. That is how we're going about it. Remember once Wade Mark asking for proof? Wade Mark asking for proof. How do you know that a certain amount of percentage of the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago are dying with COVID-19? Did you have proof to present to Mark? But no, when Christine defended Terence Dialsing, so he could not answer the question. When Wade Mark directed to him, do you have proof? Here, Christine, I would not allow the minister to answer that question. It is irrelevant. So that is why now I could come here and I could tell all you, if you're vaccinated, comorbidity is killing you. And if you're unvaccinated, it's COVID-19 killing you. Not comorbidities, then COVID-19. Caller, good night.
Hello, good night.
Go right ahead, you're live on Real Talk, my friend.
Okay, good night. I want to make a little contribution, Mr. Saieed. Well, this could be good payback time, because if the Minister of Finance is the
allegedly new owner of the mall.
Now it's good time for us to boycott him so that we could get back to him and stop shopping in that area.
I understand what you're saying. Thank you, my friend. You see, the people at the mall have to do that now, you know. Now they're getting the opportunity, you know. Now they're getting it. So let me see what they're going to do. Because in COVID-19, their hand was tied behind their back. Now their hands loose out now. Let me see what's going on. So here it is, viewers. Epidemiologist, he said that epidemiology local. Let's spell correct. They are saying ask persons to be careful how they party and socialize, especially if they are unvaccinated. Listen to this.
Yes, Dr. Hines' figures will tell you we are in a what state? A decent state? I don't want to oversell it. We are not in a bad place. Our positivity rate is still about 30%. We would like to get that down further. So we ask people to be careful how they party, how they socialize, especially if you are unvaccinated.
So now they're still blaming the unvaccinated, you know. They're still doing it, you know. The vaccinated people getting COVID-19, but they're still blaming the unvaccinated. Terence, why are you so, boy? Huh? Why are you like that? It's a shame. He reminded that half of the population is unvaccinated and reiterated that TNT could have only reopened because real patriots get vaccinated. Oh God, listen to this. Listen, I go hold my tongue. Listen to this.
Half of the population is unvaccinated. And that's why I said we could only have opened up because those real patriots got vaccinated. So just be aware that in any gathering that you are in, 1 out of 2 people in that gathering statistically is vaccinated, and the other one is unvaccinated. and ask yourself, what level of risk am I willing to take, knowing that in any gathering I am in, half of the people are unvaccinated? So, personal responsibility.
Patriotic or patriots got vaccinated. Terrence, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something with your gray hair on your head, sitting down in front of that mic. Let me tell you something, brother man. All the individuals who went and took the vaccine and end up with adverse condition, what are you classing them as? They took the vaccine and end up with adverse condition. I have 2 female workers who presently, Terrence Singh, who is presently having menstrual problem for the last 6 months of taking the vaccine. How are you calling them, patriots? Terrence? Trinidad and Tobago, that is why I just come here. And it doesn't matter what position they hold. I will let them know the truth from the untruth and let them know they're talking rubbish and nonsense and want to gimmick the public. Now listen this, they have a right. They have rights to come out and tell the public, hey, the rooster lay an egg. They have a right to come out and say that, but it's for the public to understand that roosters don't lay eggs. And it is my job to come here and to inform the public, but hey, how are you so? Roosters don't lay egg. And because we so clungish with ourselves now, we believe in the rooster laying the egg. Only patriots went and took the vaccine, Terrence. 2 of my workers, 2 female. Over 6 months now, them have menstrual problem after taking the vaccine. Terrence, how are you classing them? How are you classing them? Eh? You want to say only patriots took the vaccine? There are some days they can't come to work. Like Terrence, boy, you batting your crease, you know. Don't come out and talk nonsense like what you're doing. Because over and over, you Terrence, are letting down the hard-working doctors and nurses and pharmacists and surgeons in Trinidad and Tobago every time you come up with nonsense. Every time. Caller, good night.
Yes, sir. Good night.
Go right ahead, my friend.
Saeed, yesterday I hear you were talking about the Prime Minister and you were singing and thing, boy.
Yeah, boy, somebody touched the man's soul, yes?
Yeah, I was going to tell you like that, like touch the man's soul. But hear this, eh? Hear this, eh? I hear was talking concerning McDonald Jacob yesterday, right? Saying that he don't know his job and thing, right? Now, the thing is, right? They're saying that he just holding on for a commissioner until they get a actual commissioner.
Yes,
police, right?
yes.
So when is that process going to start? Because apparently McDonald's is not signing out no STL for no civilian. I don't know the reason.
Correct.
But I don't know if he getting directive from Fitzgerald or whatever. But you need a commissioner there because people need to get it thing up. Right? My next point, right, is that I'm trying to figure out how it is Foster Commons could acquire all this carrying land.
Hey, that's a big thing, you know.
No, I'm trying to figure this thing out because at the end of the day, it has carrying workers, ex-carrying workers, over 15 years trying to get a piece of land, you know, and they can't get it inside. So how it is, and he coming on board in every clean and race of a place, not in Trinidad, I don't see that in Trinidad, you know. And my last point, right, is that you're talking about the vaccine, right? But do you know that Pfizer released 10,000 pages of information with which they was ordered by a U.S. court of law, right?
Yes.
To release all the information every month they release 10,000 pages, right? Do you know in the first 10,000 pages, right? The people that didn't take the vaccine, when we were talking about side effects and this and that, they was calling us conspiracy theorists and so we don't know where we get information from and we should get proper information. And what kind of thing they were saying about non-vaccinated, you remember, right?
Yes, yes.
Right. I want the people who took the vaccine to go and start reading some of the information that Pfizer released and come back and tell me if we conspiracy theorists, because all the information we were saying everything is on black and white now. So I want to see who is the conspiracy theorist and who gets fooled and who stand up for the right. So it's very nice.
Thank you, my friend. I'm going to love this one. Finance Minister Colin Mimwood have stated that despite the economic hardship brought on by COVID-19 pandemic, Trinidad and Tobago gross domestic product, that is the GDP, increased in the third quarter of 2021. All you hear that? All you hear that? Good. It was stated that after seeing the figures, there was a tremendous recovery in T&T economy. And in the third quarter of 2021, the GDP increased by 5 billion in the third quarter of 2021. Hold on. Remember a few nights ago, I was telling you all that there was a growth in Trinidad and Tobago by $5.5 billion. All you wanted them outside, how you going to get that growth? Where that come from? With COVID-19, how you get our figures? Listen to this.
We asked the CSO to try and do their best and give us more up-to-date data, but they were unable to do so. Now they've updated the data. And what I am seeing from these figures is that there was a tremendous recovery in the Trinidad and Tobago economy in the third quarter of 2021. And we haven't got December 21 figures yet. And I dare say that the production in the Trinidad and Tobago economy was at least equal to what occurred in the third quarter. In the fourth quarter, I dare say better. According to the CSO, and this is published internationally now, grew in 3 months between July 2021 and September 21 by $5 billion. $5 billion.
Somebody touch me. Somebody touch me. Somebody touch my soul. Nothing? Oh, let's see how things come out. I tell you, I up to my game, you know. I up to my game. When you tell yourself, Saieed do not know, Saieed chalk and waiting for you. I like a map piece set. All I didn't know that. Until I mentioned it earlier. $5.5 billion. There was a growth. And what they're saying still? We have no money. There's a hole in the bucket. There lies it, there lies it. All I remember them tune? There's a hole in the bucket. We don't have money to fund children for laptops. We don't have money to pay this one. We don't have money to pay police. We don't have money to pay WASA. The roads can't get fixed. But you know what? Somebody touch me. And we grew by $5.something billion. And then others want to come and tell me, oh, Saieed, you're bashing and you're bashing. I'm not bashing. I'm bringing news to you in a different way. Better than any other station, I'm bringing it to you. Caller, good night.
A present good night, man.
My friend, how are thou?
All right, listen to you. I ain't only action. I see you singing around too, but I sing a song for you to done the story.
Oh, God. Sing a song for me tomorrow night.
All right, go take care.
Thank you, my friend. Minister of Finance also stated that he wanted to reveal the data to dispel the misinformation that was in the public domain. What information? Or they continue to tell the people that we don't have no money and the economy bad. What dispel you talking about? But noted that after looking at all the sector, everything grew in 2021. Listen to this.
Know-it-all experts, the naysayers, I think they're going to be a little confused. They might start to panic because according to them, Trinidad and Tobago is falling apart. That's what they say. They love that. But let me tell you something. I looked at all the sectors: mining and quarrying, manufacturing, food, beverages, textiles, petroleum and chemical products, construction, trade and repairs, transport, financial services, crude oil, condensate, natural gas, petroleum support services, manufacture of petrochemicals. Every single sector I've just called out there, everyone grew in 2021. Every single one.
So Trinidad and Tobago, I want to ask you tonight, how long ago, how many months ago did we, as citizens of Trinidad and Tobago, was given the okay to come back out to work? How many months ago? How many months ago? Up to this day, the entire population of Trinidad and Tobago workforce ain't back as out, ain't gone back to work as yet. About 3 weeks back, the public sector went back to work fully, and now about 3 weeks back, 3 weeks a month. We're in April month. About a month back, give or take, the public sector went out to work. Before that, what I was doing, they was rotating, at least 75% of them was home. But they're talking, boy, let me tell you something. You see them kind of gimmicks where they're coming with? That is why I am here tonight, to let you know that the rooster don't lay eggs. He said this growth in the GDP will reflect on TNT when international rating agency looked at the country's finance. And just the other day, they wanted to devalue we money. We money was overrating. When IMF said devalue, what the minister said no. Why? Because they know exactly what was going on. They know what was in the mortar beside the pestle. All I feel is joke. All I feel that is come here with today, tomorrow story. No, it's real information that is becoming with for all you. Real thing. It must stated that this bits of good news does not mean the country does not have to repay its debt, but increase in the oil price can also present an issue where the government will need to mule over. Call a good night.
Yeah, good night, Mr. Saeed. I have something to say, and only through your show I could say it. But I want to say to Mr. Terrence DLC, I want him to know if he had any idea of this science. I am 56. I'm a born Trinidadian. I went to work every day for 41 years, and I have never contracted COVID. Ask him if he know about that science. And I am sure that I will never contract COVID. And Saeed, the wrong song was sing when the Prime Minister was singing. Hear the song. There's a hole in Daddy's arm.
Thank you, my friend. Former Petrotrin employees are calling on the government to do what is necessary to ensure they receive their pension plan benefit. Oil Workers Trade Union OWTU representatives held a demonstration at the Pointe-à-Pierre refinery to show their discontent with the status of their pension plan. OWTU leader Ansel Roger also called on the government to reinstate the Petrotrin employees' pension and medical plan. He stated that the government gave a commitment to the pension plan would have operated as a closed plan and meet any deficit. They are now demanding that the government honor the commitment made to them. I think it, boy, it's a serious thing, you know, it's a serious thing. Previously, IMBO stated that the plan is in surplus by virtue of a 6% return on investment, and the pension plan was in excess of $7 billion. Listen to this. So we do apologize for that there. There was a little audio problem there, but nevertheless, we are going for a short commercial break. But when we come back, viewers, I want to hear from you tonight.
Do you want to make the best investment but not sure where to turn? Put your mind at ease and worry no more. Real Talk Group of Companies is giving you a whopping 3.5% interest on your investments. Come on down and visit us today. We have 2 convenient locations just for you. Visit us at number 14 Carney Savannah Road, Chaguanas, or number 132 Superior Road, Victoria Village, San Fernando. Sit back and watch your money grow at Real Talk Investment. Do contact us now at 238-6716, 339-1670, or 242-7690. Our team of professionals are waiting for you. Grab this opportunity and invest today. Real Talk Investment, helping real people make real money. This ad was paid for by the Real Talk Group of Companies Limited.
Are you looking for quick cash and do not know where to turn? We have got the answer for you. Visit us at Real Talk Group of Companies. We are a licensed money lending financial institution. We are located at number 14 Carney Savannah Road, Chaguanas. Our phone numbers are 339-1670, 267-7325, or 238-6716. Contact us today. We look forward to hearing from you.
Welcome back, viewers. A 50-year-old prison officer too was arrested after he was caught trying to smuggle cigarettes and marijuana into the Raymond Yard, Frederick Street prison on Wednesday afternoon. Reports stated that Port of Spain task force officers began a search for contraband at the prison around 5:15 p.m. Officers saw the man acting suspiciously and searched his bag, where they found a package containing 70 grams of marijuana and 510 cigarette packed into 17 packages. Senior prison officers were notified and the man was arrested. Police officers from the Port of Spain division are continuing inquiries. Kudos to those officers and them. During an intelligence-led exercise conducted in the Southern Division yesterday, officers arrested a 36-year-old man for possession of one Taurus pistol with 2 magazines and 8 rounds of ammunition. Officers conducted an exercise in the Sandy Grande district between 3:30 p.m. and 10 p.m. yesterday. During the exercise, officers stopped and searched a gold-colored Nissan Almera motor vehicle in the Guayco district. The search resulted in officers finding 2 rectangular packages in which the vehicle containing 1 kilogram of marijuana and a 21-year-old female suspect of Matura was arrested in connection with the find. Another search resulted in seizure of 12 brown packages containing 7.7 kilograms of marijuana, which were hidden inside a barrel on a premises. The drug was an estimated street value of $103,950. The woman who was in the house at the time of the exercise was arrested in connection with the finding. Investigations are also ongoing. So viewers, it's Trinidad and Tobago, but you know, I would pick up this song that our Prime Minister sang on, I believe it was Shout at Baptist Day, you know, where he was asking somebody to touch his soul. Let me tell you something. Somebody touched Trinidad and Tobago's soul, and we were rewarded with $5.5 billion. $5.5 billion. So I want to see how they're going to spend this money. I want to see that. But nevertheless, viewers, we have a few minutes left on our program for tonight. Just remember, we are live on Synergy. We have 1 minute left in our program. I just want to remind you that Real Talk with Saieed Ali is live Monday to Friday from 7 to 8 p.m. with a rerun the next day from 11:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. Viewers, Real Talk Group of Companies is giving you 3.5% on a fixed deposit for 3 years with our company. You cannot get that as no other financial institution in Trinidad and Tobago. If you're looking for a little loan, you know, you have your security, you have your collateral, you want to get in touch with me, it's not a problem. 339-1670 or 238-6716 or 242-7690. You can also WhatsApp me on 267-7325. So viewers, I must say to you tonight, Ala mazur kabala inne bi'illa ze'il kata ru'ma anta. What is in the dark will come out into the light on its appropriate time. Illa masur ba'illa inte bi illa unnakamali. God has chosen his people and will bring them forth in due season. So until we meet again, viewers, be safe and enjoy the night.